Hello, good morning to everyone. Welcome to in-house training. Today I will discuss about the topic silence future of National Education Policy 2020. We know that National Policy of Education. Now the first National Education Policy came on 1968. It was the based on the recommendation of the Kothari Commission 1964-1966. And then second NEP came on 1986. The government led by Rajiv Gandhi introduced a new national policy on education. And then 1992, the 1986 NEP was modified in 1992 by the PV Narasimha Rao government. Now it has been 34 years, and yes, after 34 years, on 29th July 2020, the cabinet approved a new educational policy based on MHRD draft on NEP 2019, which was followed by a number of public consultation. They were numerous meeting, a session that we taken from we read education and research. And what is aim of the NEP 2020? Now NEP 2020 aims to transfer the Indian education system to meet the needs of the 21st century and rectify poor literacy and numeracy outcomes associated with primary schools and focus on early childhood care, restructure curriculum and pedagogy, reform assessment and exam, and invest in teacher training and bring a holistic change in the education system of India. In a brief to you, it is the coming and making India, compatible with global trend that are going on and to the empowered, especially to the primary students with the literacy and numeracy. And NAP 2020 highlights the Ministry of Human Research Development renamed to the Ministry of Education. And latest HMRDS the current 10 plus 2 system to be replaced by a new 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 curricular structure corresponding to age 3 to 8 and 8 to 11 and 11 to 14 and 14 to 18 years respectively. Now, what is this? Now, till in the present system, we have 10 plus 2. Now, what is the 10 plus 2? 10 years of regress year and 10 years per higher education plus 11th and 12th. This how we go on the existing academic structure. We go through the new academic structure. We go through the new academic structure, the first 5 years that are called fundamental stage. There are 2 stages and 2 years first stage. 3 years first stage and 2 years second stage. 3 years belongs to Anganwadi, preschool, and age 3 to 6 years. The students will be start the age of 3 years, and Anganwadi, all students are played and our activities and multi-level play activities based learning on the Anganwadi playground. And second 2 years, class 1 and 2, age 6 to 8, that's are called fundamental stage. And second 3 years, class 3 to 5, age 8 to 11, that's are called preparatory stage. It has play, discovery, and activities based and interactive classroom learning. And third stage, 3 years, class 6 to 8, age 11 to 14, experiential learning in the science, mathematics, arts, social science, and humanities. That's are called middle stage. And fourth stage, secondary stage. Class 9 to 12, age 14 to 18. It has multidisciplinary studies, greater critical thinking, flexibility, and student choice of subject. It is the new academic structure and new pedagogical and curriculum structure of the school education 5, 3, 3, and 4. 3 years Anganwadi preschool and 12 years is school. Yes. Emphasis on the fundamental literacy and numeracy, extracurriculum vocational stream in school, we have so many, beside literacy and numeracy skills, extracurricular activities and experiential learning, and the vocational stream will be the focus, and it will be bring to age group of 3 to 6 years under school curriculum, which has been recognized globally as the crucial stage for development of mental faculties of a child. Emphasis on fundamental literacy and numeracy, extracurricular vocational stream in school. So, beside the literacy and numeracy skills, extracurriculum activities and experiential learning and vocational stream will be the focus. Vocational. Now, during the online class, also we have seen a boom online learning. So, ask a student should be an expert on coding, and it is the purposed from code 6 onward. And vocational education to start from class 6 with internships, student to learn coding from grade 6 onward. And second highlights, teaching up to at least grade 5 and preferably till grade 8, to be a mother tongue, religion, language. No language will be the imposed on any students. And now let's see the second highlights. Assessment refer with 360-degree holistic progress card tracking student progress for achieving learning outcomes. And second highlights flexibility of choosing subject. No rigid separation between the academic stream and flexibility choosing the subject. All students can choose the any subject. For example, uh, maths with science, chemistry, biology, and physics, and with also choose the subject of social. For example, economics, political, and etc. They are also they can choose the option. Flexibility of the choosing subject, no rigid repression between the academic stream. There is no academic stream. You can choose the any subject as you wish. And second, highlights in order to reduce the importance and stress of board exam. Exam will be conducted in two parts, objective and descriptive. Exam can be conducted twice a year. Board exam should promote knowledge application rather than rote learning. Gross enrollment ratio in higher education to be raised to 50% by 2035. Also, 3.5 crore seats to be added in higher education. The current gross enrollment ratio GER in higher education is 26.3%, and MPhil course will be discontinued, and all the courses at undergraduate, postgraduate, and PhD level will now be interdisciplinary. And single umbrella body. You know that the single umbrella body, Higher Education Commission of India, HECL, to be set up for entire higher education, including medical and legal. Ministry of Human Research Development, Higher Education Commission of India, repeal of UGC, and now multidisciplinary education and research university, MERU, at Purdue with IITs, IIMs, and to be set up as model of based multidisciplinary education of global standard in the country. And second highlight, academic bank of credit to be established to faculties transferred to credit. It also aims to increase the public investment in the education sector to be reach 6% of GDP. At the earliest, currently, India spent around 4.6% of its total GDP on education. So GDP is full form, a standard form is gross domestic product. GDP 6% of education in India. So now let's see and again. A new and comprehensive national curriculum framework for teachers education 2021 will be the formulated by the National Council of Teacher Education NCTE in consultation with NCERT by 2030. The minimum degree qualification of teaching will be a 4 years integrated B.Ed degree. Here is a new and comprehensive national curriculum framework for the teacher education 2020 is the base of our teaching system. And we know that the NEP is the important, how to important and how to challenge and what is the MPE 2020. You can get if the important for our education system and how to important and PE 2020 in our education system and how to challenge in this NEP 2020. And importance, here is importance, the first point, the NEP 2020 aims making India a global knowledge and superpower. And second, the NEP cleared by the cabinet is only the third major revamp of the framework of education in India since independence and much needed every year, everywhere. And NEP welcoming move and challenge here. The NEP 2020 approved by the cabinet has not been presented in parliament. NEP is not presented in the parliament, so it's silence here, and it is only a policy, not a law. It is only policy, not a law. Implementation of its proposal depend on the further regulation by both state and the center as education a concurrent subject and finding. And today our session is complete. And so I hope you are better still in this time. And now listening for me, and thank you so much for listening and watching this. Thank you so much.